it says to kind of go through and pull on tendons and bend the leg and all that wonderful stuff and see what happens. As I was removing the skin, I noticed these little pieces of like fat down here, and I thought that they were fat anyway, but as I was cutting them off, I was trying to remove like all the fat off, and as I was removing them, I noticed that they're actually connected to the, I believe this is the bicep muscle right here, which I'm putting the forceps through. I noticed that it is actually a part of that. It is what connects this bone to the muscle. And I thought that was kind of interesting. Although I didn't cut the rest of them off, luckily. So I wanted to kind of point that out. And as you can see, bone's the tip here. The tendons, which are kind of cool, you can see as I bend. The tendon right here actually is the one, but I kind of wanted to point out this one right here. I thought that was really neat. You can actually see that, and it says to pull on it and see whether the muscle contracts, and it does. That's kind of cool. My chicken bone, I think, is getting kind of worn out from me bending his legs all over everywhere, or his wing. Okay, so that is that. Flex and extend the joints, of course. Observe what happens, which I have done that numerous times, which I really find interesting. I believe that this, I know as you can tell my chicken bone was already cut, but I believe that this little piece right here is the socket to that joint. It kind of swivels around and whatnot, but anyway, I thought that was kind of cool too. Here is his little thumb there with his little nail pointing out. Bend, straighten the wings several times, okay. And that says, of course, to pull on the tendon and see if the muscle. Oh, you know what? Alright, let's do this. I'm not going to be able to do that. Although it's really cool. It's just, anyway, sorry. I'm kind of reading through and going through my lab at the same time, so excuse me if I'm gibbering about this. Okay. I think I pretty much covered everything. Fixation, extension, going through all of this stuff. It says to look at the second joint also, but I mean, you can't really see it. There is actually a joint right here, but again, like I said, you can't really see it. The tendons and the rest of the muscle is kind of covering that up, so unfortunately I can't show you that, but hopefully I covered the rest of my chicken wing experiment, and as I look over everything, it looks like I've kind of covered everything. So that is the conclusion to my chicken wing.